Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Randall R. Sadler Stadium, Earlham College Baseball. Earlham taking on Olivet in today's matchup, coming off a 5-3 win versus Alma College in yesterday's matchup. In that matchup, Earlham started off up 5-0 with double-digit base hits, one of their better offensive performances that we have seen so far this season. And then Alma College made a late run to try to tie the game up, but came just short in the ninth inning as they had runners on base, but just could not get them in. So that win yesterday improved Earlham to 7-6 on the season, and with a chance to add a 2 straight winning streak in today's matchup if they could pull it out against Olivet. Olivet comes into today's matchup 2 for 8, losing 4 out of their last 5. Their last game was in New Haven, Florida, against Clarkson College from New York, and they ended up losing that game 8-7. They blew a 5-1 lead. As a team, they had 11 hits in that game, with Dugan Dieselberg 3 for 5 with 2 RBIs. Brandon Settles also went 2 for 4 in that game, and Hayden Zimmerman went 2 for 3. So Olivet looking to bounce back from their last game against the Earlham Quakers. Game is set to get underway in just a few minutes. When we come back, we will have the starting lineups and starting pitchers for each team on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. We will be right back.
We check 'em better. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle is fully inspected and reconditioned by ASE and factory-trained technicians. And each Better Buy vehicle comes with a Carfax vehicle history report, so you know you can buy a vehicle with confidence. We back 'em better with a 3-day satisfaction guarantee. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified comes with a 3-day or 300-mile satisfaction guarantee. If you don't like it within that 3 days or 300 miles, just bring it back and we'll exchange it for a vehicle of equal value. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile warranty. We price them better. We have dedicated individuals searching the entire country for the highest quality, lowest price vehicles for our inventory. In today's competitive market, we're constantly monitoring vehicle values to ensure that we're offering the best prices possible. We guarantee that every Wetzel Better Buy vehicle is the highest quality used car or truck around. Our reconditioning process guarantees that you are getting a vehicle as close to brand new as possible, and our warranties back that up.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you were born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Wish me luck, wish me luck. We've all said it. Thing is, life doesn't run on luck. For most people, it takes careful planning. A lot more than, say, crossing your fingers or toes. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Because as your life changes, your life insurance coverage should do the same. And when it comes to your coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with the most comprehensive auto repair services that include general services, car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. Their goal is simple: to offer the best services available at affordable prices to get you back on the road in no time. For a high-performance vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, give them a call at 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Big Boy's Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery, Big Boys Pizza. 765-488-0023. Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top-flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
Welcome back to Randall R. Sadler Stadium, Earlham College Baseball. We are set to get this game underway. Again, it's the Earlham College Quakers against Olivet. And in today's matchup for Earlham, number 44, Colin Greavy, will take the mound for the Quakers. He comes in with a 1-win, 1-loss record, 14 in the third innings pitched, 12 hits given up, 7 runs, 4 of them earned, 10 walks, and 13 strikeouts. So he will have his chance to improve his win-loss record to 2-1 in today's matchup if he can get the job done. Behind him, you got Cameron Whistle at the plate. He will bat second. Isaiah Shake, center fielder, he'll lead off for the Quakers. Third baseman, Danny Dopp. Shortstop, Brian Pensura. First baseman, number 17, Austin Hatfield. Then in left field, you got number 5, Cameron McCabe. Right field, number 16, Andrew McFadden. And at second base, making his first appearance of the season, is number 1, Mark Jandra, who has been out with injury this entire season, and we welcome him back to the diamond. So we'll see if Earlham can continue what they showed in yesterday's game. They had very outstanding pitching from Joey Gerbis. Christian came in and gave some nice inning, and then Talcott came in with the win and finished it off. And again, Olivet comes in 2-8, losing 4 out of their last 5 and dropping their last game in Florida to Clarkson College out of New York, where they blew a 5-1 lead and had multiple errors in that game. Did have 11 hits as a team, though, so it's letting me know that Olivet is a hitting team, and Earlham has yet to face that kind of offense. Wittenberg was their first test, and they have very successful on offense, so this will be a good test for the Earlham College Quakers. And then now stepping up to the plate for Olivet is the center fielder, number 25, Brandon Settles, for his first at-bat. Greavy's first pitch, down low for ball 1. So Settle starts off the count ahead in the 1-0 count. Greavy's second pitch is in there for strike 1 on the inside corner. Settles comes in with the average of 370. Swing and a miss from Settles. So now a 1-2 count. Infield playing back. Outfield well even. Big hole up in the middle with Jandra playing a little far right. And Settles takes advantage of that with the single right up the middle. So Olivet gets their leadoff man on base with the base hit. And, as I was just saying, that Jandra played a little far to the right, and even if he wasn't playing that far, he still would have got down. But there was a big hole in center field, and they took advantage of that. Right fielder number 18, Matt Hewitt, stepping up to the plate. The man on base, and no outs in the inning. Greavy working from the stretch. His pitch will be hit. High pop fly to left field. McCabe will call off Pensur, and he will make the easy grab for the first out of the inning. So a 1-pitch out for Greavy right there. Nice bounce back batter. Now batting for Olivet will be the shortstop, number 8, Riley Bennett. Bennett at the plate, settles at first base. Greavy's pitch home will be in there for strike one. Riley Bennett comes into the game with a 342 batting average. 38 at-bats. He's got 13 hits. He has driven in 8 runs, only 9 strikeouts, and has drawn 4 walks. Settles takes off for second. The throw by Whistle off the mark, and Settles will easily steal second base. Thought it was a nice jump by Whistle, just couldn't get the throw accurately down to second base. So Settles gets to second, still 1 out in the inning. And a 1-1 count for Riley Bennett. Greavy's setting in place, going from the stretch. Early chance for Olivet to maybe strike first and get a run on the board with Settles at second base. Pensera backs up. Greavy's pitch down low in the turf. Settles thought about going, but he jumps back to second base. And now Bennett has a 2-1 count. Greavy still settling in, trying to find his rhythm in today's game. Two-one count for Bennett. Jandro and Pensera peeking at second. They both back off. Greavy goes home, and his pitch is in there for strike 2. So a 2-2 count for Bennett. Nice job battling back for Greavy to even up the count. Still only 1 out in the inning. Outfield is still pretty even, maybe a few steps further back. And that ball just misses the outside corner for ball 3. And that was a very close pitch to take with a 2-strike count, but he has a better view than I do. So now a full count for Bennett. Again, Settles still on second base and only 1 out in the inning. Settles will take off for third after the ball gets by Whistle, and Bennett draws the walk. So now runners on first and third for Olivet. And I can imagine if you're Colin Greavy, not the start you were hoping for, but you can still battle your way out of this inning with the ground ball double play right here. Stepping to the plate for Olivet will be 36, the catcher, Duncan Dieselberg. Dieselberg with a 273 average. Does have 2 home runs on the season. He will take that ball for ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Runners on first and third for Olivet. Greavy takes a look at both runners. Not too big of a lead for Bennett. We'll see if he takes off. If he doesn't, a grounder hit to Dopp at third base. He goes to second. Jandro's turn. The throw does beat out. Oh, Hatfield dropped the ball. So Duncan is safe at first base and settles. Ends up scoring on the play. So Olivet strikes first. And Earlham right there making mistakes. They had the double play. They were on set to get out this inning, but a drop ball at the first base by Hatfield. Settles, crosses the plate, and Olivet scores. At the plate now is Bruce Allen, the first baseman, number 27. He takes strike 1. So 1-0 count. 0-1 count. Now evens the count at 1-1 for Allen. So Olivet with the quick lead. Nice start for Olivet. Duncan with maybe a 2-step lead at first base. That ball high and outside for ball 2. 2-1 count. Greavy still going from the stretch. Allen comes in with a 111 batting average, just 9 at-bats in this season and 1 hit. He takes ball 3, so a 3-1 count, 2 outs in the inning, and a runner on first. Allen has drawn 2 walks this season and struck out 3 times. He has driven in 4 runs. So Greavy's pitch will be in there for strike 2. So now there's another full count. And a chance for Greavy to get Earlham out this inning. See if Bruce Allen can continue the inning for Olivet. Greavy's pitch, Duncan takes off, and Allen hits one far down the left field line, but it will go out of play, so he stays alive in the at-bat. Duncan will go back to first base, again with full count and 2 outs in the inning. Runners will take off. Greavy steps in. Coach Sackles is telling the left fielder McCabe to slide over a little bit toward his left. Duncan takes off. That ball will go by whistle, and it actually ends up toward the Olivet dugout. Duncan rounds second, but doesn't go anywhere. So now runners on first and second with 2 outs still in the inning. As again, Bryce Allen draws the walk. Bruce Allen, my apologies, draws the walk. Now Hayden Zimmerman, the third baseman, number 9, steps up to the plate for Olivet. Runner is still on second and first. 1 run has scored in the inning, and Olivet with 1 hit in the inning as well. Greavy's pitch will be inside for ball 1. Olivet hitters doing a really good job of getting ahead of Greavy's pitches. Duncan, the lead at second, no threat to go anywhere. That pitch is down the middle for strike 1. 1-1 count for Hayden Zimmerman. Zimmerman with a .455 batting average, 11 at-bats, 5 hits, no runs driven in. He has drawn 3 walks and struck out 3 times in this season. He has a .250 batting average with 2 outs in the inning. Greavy will step off the mound. Jandro gives Greavy the signal, see if we'll see a pickoff play right here. But I highly doubt it. Duncan doesn't really have that far of a lead, but they could get him slipping. We'll see if they do. Greavy's pitch at home will be a slight grounder that rolls into foul territory before Dobbs touches it. So in the end, it's a foul ball, and it will be strike 2 for Hayden Zimmerman. And again, Greavy finds himself in a situation that he can close this in and out, but he can't let this batter get away from him. So we'll see if he can get the defense out this inning, or will Hayden Zimmerman continue the inning for Olivet? Time called from Zimmerman. Greavy taking a little longer up there. Still 2 outs in the inning. And as I said before, Earlham had the inning in hand, but a misplay at first base on a double play. And Hayden Zimmerman goes down looking on the strike 3. So Greavy gets the strikeout, and that will end the inning for Olivet. 1 run and 1 hit for Olivet on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. We will be right back.
At First Bank Richmond, we provide you with an excellent banking experience. Whether it's personal checking, savings, mortgage loans, consumer loans, retail lending, or trust and investments, you can count on First Bank Richmond. First Bank Richmond has been serving the Richmond area since 1887. For more information, give them a call at 962-2581 or go to their website at firstbankrichmond.com.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you were born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Welcome back to Randall R. Sadler Stadium, Earlham College Baseball. Heading into the bottom of the first inning, Earlham will have its first crack at the at-bats. Starting pitcher for Olivet will be Brandon Redding. Redding, number 10, getting the start, and backing him up, we will have in the catcher is Duncan Dieselberg. First base, number 27, Bruce Allen. Second base, Dayton Rieger. Third baseman, Hayden Zimmerman. Shortstop, Riley Bennett. Left fielder, Jake Zamada. Sorry, I probably got that wrong. Center fielder, Brandon Settles. Right fielder, number 18, Matt Hewen. So that is the start for Olivet. And I apologize, the pitching number for Brandon Redding is 35. Brandon Redding, a freshman pitcher, 6 foot 175, out of Bailey. Leading off the inning for Earlham is center fielder number 33, Isaiah Shake. Shake comes in with a .357 batting average. 42 at-bats, 15 hits, 4 RBIs, 12 walks, and only 8 strikeouts. He does have 4 doubles this season and 3 triples. He swings and misses at his first strike, or his first pitch. So a 0-1 count. Shake normally a very good leadoff hitter. He gets on base. 500. He's a 500 average as a leadoff hitter. He swings and misses right there for strike 2. So a quick 0-2 count for Shake. Redding's pitch is high. So ball 1. 1-2 count. Shortstop playing very far left for Olivet. That ball is low for now to even up the count at 2-2. Olivet shortstop is almost playing third base. Okay, moves back over a little bit more. Infield shift. That pitch nearly hits Shake, but just misses him. Redding's pitch is a shot hit to the shortstop, but the play will be made by Bennett. So now a quick out for Olivet. And catcher number 36, Cameron Whistle, will see his first action and his first at-bat in today's game. I don't know. First pitch for Whistle is high and outside for ball 1. Redding's pitch is a swing and a miss from Whistle. So a 1-1 count. One out in the inning. That pitch is a little low, so the ump will call ball 2. So now a 2-1 count for Whistle, who comes into the game with a .320 batting average. He fouls that ball off. Now evens up the count at 2-2. Whistle steps back in the plate, in the batter's box. Redding gets his signal. His pitch at home will be off the turf for ball 3. So now a full count for Cameron Whistle. We'll see if Earlham can get their first runner on base. Cameron Whistle has drawn 4 walks this season. He will hit a shot into the gap of right center. Bounces off the fence. Whistle thought about going to third, but he stays at second base. So Cameron Whistle hits a stand-up double for the Quakers and to get Earlham's first hit in today's matchup. Nice piece of hitting from Cameron Whistle. Third baseman, number 7, Danny Dopp, steps up to the plate. He had 3 RBIs in yesterday's matchup versus Alma College. And another opportunity for Dopp to drive in a run for Earlham, try to tie this game up. Olivet has a fielder shift as center fielder, shortstop all move left. Ball bounces off the catcher, so Whistle will take third. Now Danny Dopp in prime position to bring in Cameron Whistle. Only 1 out in the inning. And as I mentioned, Danny Dopp had 3 RBIs in yesterday's matchup. Redding's pitch will be hit high into right field. Right fielder calls him off. Cameron Whistle will score. Turns out the right fielder Hewitt, the ball came out of his glove, so Danny Dopp is safe at first base. And the error will go to Hewitt on that play. Now batting for the Earlham Quakers, shortstop number 4, Brian Pensura. Dopp at first base, and again, the error from Olivet. Drop ball by the right fielder, so Cameron Whistle came in on that play. Pensura at the plate. Redding with the pickoff throw. Dopp beats it back. Pensura steps in with the 286 batting average. Another pickoff throw. This time that throw was a little low. Nice stop by the first baseman, Allen. Pensura fouls that off down the third base line for strike 1. 0-1 count. Only still 1 out in the inning. Runner on first. And again, that run was unearned for Earlham. Came off an error, but either way, you'll take runs no matter how you can get them. Another pickoff throw. Dopp beats it back. Still a 0-1 count for Pensura at the plate. 1 hit in the inning for Earlham as well, as the stand-up double from Cameron Whistle happened earlier in the inning. Redding's pitch will be hit to the shortstop, Bennett, and they will get Dopp at second base, but Rieger didn't have the throw at first, so Pensura will be safe at first. Dopp will be out at second. And first baseman number 17, Austin Hatfield, steps up to the plate. 2 outs now in the inning. So now Redding still going from the stretch. First pitch will be off the turf for ball 1. Pensura is lethal on the base pass. He does steal a lot of bases, so I won't be surprised if Earlham sends him. And there's been a lot of balls low for Redding. And if Pensura gets a good jump, he's gone. And nice pickoff play for Redding as he gets Pensura at first base. Pensura too big of a lead, and he got caught slipping. And so that will end the inning for the Quakers. 1 hit, 1 run. And the score is tied at 1 apiece going into the top of the second on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. We will be right back.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you were born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Wish me luck, wish me luck. We've all said it. Thing is, life doesn't run on luck. For most people, it takes careful planning. A lot more than, say, crossing your fingers or toes. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Because as your life changes, your life insurance coverage should do the same. And when it comes to your coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Welcome back to Randall R. Sadler Stadium, Earlham College Baseball. We are set to start the second inning. Score even at 1 apiece. Greavy still on the mound for the Quakers after a shaky start. So we'll see if he can bounce back. Leading off for Olivet will be the designated hitter, number 5, Logan Sella. Sella comes in with the .240 batting average. Greavy's pitch. High and outside for ball 1. 1-0 count. Greavy's next pitch gets in there for strike 1. 1-1 count. Greavy gets his signal. He goes in for strike 2. So now a 1-2 count for Sella. And Greavy looking for the second strikeout of the game. He ended the last inning with the strikeout. And Sella hits one deep in the right field. And the right fielder, McFadden, makes the catch at the warning track. Sella just misses the home run. And that will be the first out of the inning for Olivet. So now leading off. Stepping in for Olivet, number 2, the second baseman, David Reger, and he hits a shot to left field, but right to Cameron McCabe, and that will be a quick out for Olivet and out number 2. So a quick 2 outs to start the inning for Olivet.
Left fielder, number 19, Jake Sismadia.
And now batting for Olivet, left fielder, number 19, Jake Sismadia. He comes in with a .667 batting average. 6 at-bats this season, 4 hits. And he will take the first pitch for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Greavy gets his signal. His pitch at home will be hit just over the second baseman. And it will be down for a base hit. Nice piece of hitting from Sismadia. Runner on base for Olivet. Brandon Settle steps back up for Olivet. He is 1 for 1 in today's matchup with the hit up the middle in his first at bat. Greavy going from the stretch, and his pitch is a swing and a miss, and turns out it was fouled. Either way, it's strike 1. Sismadia at first. 2 outs in the inning, 1 hit for Olivet. Greavy gets his signal. And his pitch will be hit high and deep to center field, but Isaiah Shake's got the play on it, and he will make the grab for the 3rd out of the inning. So 1 hit, no runs for Olivet. Score is still even at 1 apiece. And heading into the bottom of the 2nd on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, we will be right back.
Georgia Direct is your one-stop source for floor coverings and decorating ideas for remodeling a home, office, kitchen, or bathroom. Their showroom offers quality products from Mohawk, Shaw, Armstrong, Craft Made, and many more. They proudly offer Richmond the best quality and variety of home design solutions at competitive prices. At Georgia Direct, their goal is to deliver an outstanding customer experience from selection through installation. Georgia Direct Carpets and Cabinets, 5200 National Road East, Richmond. After the unexpected, expect us. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance of Fayette, Rush, Union, Decatur, and Shelby counties. Auto, home, life, renters, farm, crop, and business coverage. Coverage you need in a language you know. We take customer satisfaction seriously and don't take a cookie-cutter approach to your coverage. For more information, call 800-723-3276 or go to their website, in.farmbureau.com.
Welcome back to Randall R. Sadler Stadium, Earlham College Baseball. We are heading into the bottom of the 2nd inning. Score is still even, 1 apiece. Brendan Redding still on the mound. Austin Hatfield back up to the plate for the Quakers. As we remember, last inning, Pensura was caught on a pickoff play, and for the 3rd out, first pitch of the inning, Hatfield hits it to left field, and Sismadia will make the grab for the 1st out of the inning. And 1 pitch, 1 out is a great way to start the inning if you're Olivet. Left fielder Cameron McCabe now at the plate for Earlham. Comes in with a .316 batting average. And his first pitch will be ball 1. 1-0 count. Redding's next pitch is high and just misses McCabe's elbow for ball 2. So a quick 2-0 count. Next pitch is a check swing, but it goes into fair play right back to Redding, and Redding will make the throw to first base for out number 2. And not the way to start the inning if you're Earlham. Quick 2 outs on 3 pitches. And again, McCabe check swing, but it got the bat and it rolled right back to Redding. So now batting for the Quakers is designated hitter number 49, Easton Embry. He will take a first pitch strike for a 0-1 count. Embry comes in with the .250 batting average. He does have a .333 batting average when there's 2 outs in the inning. That ball bounces off the turf for ball 1. 1-1 count. Redding's next pitch over his head for ball 2. Embry had to duck on that one to avoid a headshot. So he now gets ahead in the count, 2-1. Redding's pitch. He will hit it foul tip for strike 2. So a 2-2 count with 2 outs in the inning. And Redding on the verge of having a 1-2-3 inning for Olivet. And we do have some slight rain outside right now. Ball 3 for Embry as it goes over his head. It's got on and off rain going on right now. Not too heavy right now. And that will be ball 4. So Embry reaches base on a walk. And right fielder number 16, Andrew McFadden, steps up for the Quakers. 2 outs in the inning and a runner on first base. Reading close to another pickoff, but Embry beats it back. Embry with a slight lead. He'll go back to first, and Embry beats that throw out. Still a 0-0 count for McFadden. Reading will go home, and a first pitch swing will go into foul territory. And it hits the net for strike 1. So a 0-1 count, and I know if my partner Troy was here, we'd be having a whole argument about that kind of foul ball. He thinks it still should be eligible if it bounces off the net. Nearly a check swing. Embry still at first. 2 outs in the inning. Is inside for a ball. So now it's a 1-2 count for McFadden. 2 outs in the inning. Pick off at first. Embry beats the throw back. I think the Earlham base runners are now mindful of Reading's pickoff play, and they won't have as big of a lead that they would or normally would. Reading's pitch at home is down low in the turf. 2-2 count. Embry with, again, the slight lead at first. He goes back to first with the pickoff play, and it is no good as Embry beats it again. Reading is determined for another pickoff. Shot down the third base line. The third baseman, Zimmerman, gets it, but the throw is past Allen at first base. Embry rounds third, McFadden rounds second. And Dieselberg will make sure the runners do not come home. So that will go down as a base hit for McFadden. And for his first at-bat of the season, number 1, second baseman Mark Jandro. Quakers are very happy to have him back in the lineup. So that last player goes down as a single to first base for McFadden and an advance on an error. And now 2 outs in the inning. The inning just got more interesting with runners on second and third. And Jandro now with the count even at 1-1. Now we have a coach coming out to check on his pitcher, and I think that trainer is coming out to look at the pitcher as well. Looks like he's flexing his left leg. And I think people sometimes forget that this whole field is turf, but there is a slight path on the pitching mound that is all dirt. And it is raining outside, so now that dirt's getting kind of slippery. Reading gives the indication that he is okay and will remain in the ball game. It's always nice when it looks something could be serious injury, and it turns out that the player is always okay. So a 1-1 count for Jandro. Play will continue. That ball is high. And talking about Jandro's first at-bat of the season with an opportunity to drive in two. Redding's pitch. Down low. For ball two. 2-1 count. Two outs in the inning. And runners on second and third. Redding's pitch home. Jandro will hit it high in foul territory, and it just goes over the net for out of play and strike two. So a 2-2 count for Jandro. And again, this is a big opportunity for Earlham to grab the lead with a base hit that may bring in two, but most definitely will bring in one. Redding's pitch home is hit into left field for a base hit for Jandro. McFadden will come around third base and he will score. So in his first at-bat of the season, Mark Jandro drives in 2 runs on a single to left field. Talk about a way to return if you're the sophomore.
Number 33, Isaiah Shake.
And that gives Earlham the lead 3-1. Nice piece of hitting for Jandro, and it's nice to see him have that kind of success in his first at-bat back. Last time I spoke to him, he was just so eager to get back onto the diamond with that injury he suffered. And he is back, and Earlham is overjoyed to have his leadership and his experience back on the diamond. Isaiah Shake back at the plate for the Quakers. Jandro slight lead at first. Redding's pitch home will be just outside for ball 2. Still 2 outs in the inning, and back-to-back games we've seen 2-out rallies early in the game for the Quakers. That ball's in there for a strike, so 2-1 count for Shake. And I'm curious to see in his first game back, will the coaching staff have Jandro try to steal second? Redding's pitch home is in there for a strike 2, so he battles back to even up the count at 2-2. Two count, 2 outs in the inning, and a runner on first base. 2 hits and 2 runs driven in this inning. Dieselberg will throw it down to first, but Jandro beats the throw back, and that ball was high for ball 3. So now a full count for Isaiah Shake. 2 outs in the inning, so Jandro will take off for second once the pitcher lets the ball go. Pick off at first. Jandro beats the throw back. And now the rain is starting to pick up outside. Redding goes back to first and almost caught Jandro, but the umpire says he just beat the throw back. That was a close play. Nearly Reading's second pickoff of the game. Reading's pitch home will be fouled out of play by Shake, so he stays alive. Still a full count for Isaiah Shake. 2 outs in the inning. Reading gets the signal from his catcher Dieselberg. And this pitch home, Jandro takes off, but it will be low in the turf for ball 4. So Isaiah Shake reaches base by way of walk. So now runners on first and second. And again, this has all happened with 2 outs in the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, number 36, Cameron Whistle.
And stepping up to the plate for Earlham is the catcher, number 36, Cameron Whistle. He is 1 for 1 in today's matchup with a double back in the first inning. He hit in the gap of right field and center and bounced off the fence. Reading's pitch is low and outside for ball 1. So Whistle starts out the count ahead, 1-0. Runner still on second and first. Reading with the look at second. He will go home, and Whistle will take a strike to even up the count 1-1. So now the count is even. We'll see if Reading can get out the inning for Olivet, or will Whistle continue the inning for Earlham. Olivet does have somebody warming up in the bullpen, playing a little catch right now. Reading with the long look at second. He'll go home and nearly hits Whistle, but Whistle avoids it for ball 2. 2-1 count. And quick timeout so the umpire can reload on some baseballs. So 2-1 count, 2 outs, runners on first and second. 2 runs scored in the inning, 2 hits. That ball is high for ball 3. 3-1 count for Whistle. Reading in danger of loading up the bases here in the second, with Danny Dopp in the batter's box. On deck. Whistle swings and foul tips it for strike 2. So another full count. Both runners will take off once Reading gets in throwing motion. And if Whistle can just get the ball in play, who knows what will happen. And if he gets it in the gap, both runners will score. Both runners take off. His pitch is fouled off. Whistle stays alive. Runners both go back to their bases. Nice job protecting home plate from Whistle. Reading gets his signal, takes a look at Jandro at second. His pitch home will be a shot hit to right field, but the right fielder Hewitt is there, and he makes the grab as he slips and falls on the turf for out number 3. Nice play by Hewitt. So 2 runs off 2 hits for Earlham going into the top of the third. They lead it 3-1 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. We will be right back.
Our community. It's where we live. It's where we work. It's where we play. At West End Bank, we're not just in the community, we're a part of the community. And that's why we support over 100 programs for local nonprofits and schools, including our financial literacy program that positively impacts countless students throughout the area. You bank locally, so we give back locally to watch people grow with endless possibilities.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
Welcome back to Randall R. Sadler Stadium, Earlham College Baseball. We're in the top of the third inning. Earlham leads it 3-1 after scoring 2 runs in a 2-out rally in the previous half inning. So we'll see how Olivet responds. Greavy on the mound still. No substitutions for any side. Leading off for Olivet will be the right fielder, number 18, Matt Hewitt. Matt Hewitt flew out to left field in his first at-bat back in the first inning. Greavy's pitch is in there for strike one. 0-1 count. Strike to start out the inning. Nice way to start for Greavy. Greavy's pitch is low, so the count will be evened up at 1. 1-1. Greavy gets his signal. And the pitch in there is outside for ball 2. So a 2-1 count. Hewitt gets ahead. Infield playing even. Outfield playing even as well. Not too far back. Greavy outside for ball 3. So 3 straight balls thrown by Greavy. Two hits and 2 errors from Olivet, 1 run. Greavy gets his signal, and his pitch at home will be hit deep into the gap of right field and center field. 1 hop off the fence. Hewitt will round second, but he will stay put as he gets a stand-up double to start off the inning for Olivet. 1 hopper to the fence, so a nice way to start the inning off for Olivet.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 8, Riley Bennett.
So now batting for Olivet, third baseman, number 8, Riley Bennett. Bennett with an opportunity to maybe bring in Hewitt, try to cut the Earlham lead down, but a nice way to start off the inning for Olivet. Greavy's pitch home is hit straight to Pensura at short, and his throw across the diamond is a nice scoop from Hatfield. And Bennett will be out at first. Hewitt does move to third in the process. Now batting
Number 36,
for Olivet
Dieselberg.
is the catcher, number 36, Dugan Dieselberg. With an opportunity to bring in Hewitt and trim the Earlham lead to 1. That pitch is inside for ball 1. And as mentioned before, Dieselberg does have 2 home runs on this season, and he's driven in 6. Greavy's pitch is low for ball 2. 2-0 count. Only one out in the inning. I imagine Hewitt will go for home any ball put in play past the pitcher. Greavy's pitch inside for ball 3. 3-0 count for Dieselberg. And I doubt he will swing at any pitch thrown at him. Unless he's got the green light and it's thrown right down the middle. I have seen that before. And that ball's outside for ball 4. So 4 straight balls thrown by Greavy. And Dugan Dieselberg reaches base by walk. And runners on first and third with still only one out in the inning. And now batting for Olivet, the first baseman, number 27, Bruce Allen. Bruce also drew a walk in his last at-bat. If you're calling Greavy, all you need is a ground ball. And pop fly hit right to the shortstop. Pensura is there for the grab for out number 2. And if you're Olivet, a one-pitch out to the shortstop is not what you needed at that moment. But if you're Earlham, you're happy what you just got right there. So now batting with 2 outs for Olivet, third baseman, number 9, Hayden Zimmerman. Again, opportunity to bring in Hewitt and trim the Earlham lead to 1. And he will take strike 1. 0-1 count. And Dugan with a 2-step lead at first, so I don't see him stealing second. That ball is past whistle at home. Hewitt will take home plate. And Hewitt scores on a pass ball. Dugan takes second. And they trim the lead to 1 with the runner on second base. Still it's a 1-1 count for Zimmerman. Greavy's pitch home will hit Zimmerman straight in the back. I know that had to hurt. And he will jog it off down to first. And I imagine he might have to walk that off a little bit, straight in the back. But now batting for Olivet, number 5, designated hitter Logan Sella. Pitching coach coming out to talk to his pitcher, Colin Greavy. Runners on first and second for Olivet with 2 outs in the inning. And we'll see if they can spark up their own little 2-out rally. They do have 1 run off a pass ball. So coach comes back to the dugout after speaking with his pitcher. There are 2 outs in the inning. Just needs a strikeout or a grounder to potentially end this inning and get out the jam with the lead still. If Sella hits one in the gap, Dugan will score, and possibly Zimmerman. And he hits one deep to center field. Isaiah Shake goes back. He's got the play on it, and he will make the grab for out number 3. So 1 run, 1 hit for Olivet. They still trail 3-2 going into the bottom of the third on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. We will be right back.
Hey, this is Steve, and out at Jiffy Lube the other day, a customer came in and said, Steve, this was my 100th oil change on this car, and you've done them all.
Hi, my name is George Farrell, and I've been coming to Jiffy Lube for over 14 years. I recently just had my 100th oil change. I'd like to thank Steve Funkhauser and his staff for the great service that they've provided me over the years. Thank you to all, and I would recommend anyone to come to Jiffy Lube to get their car serviced.
Jiffy Lube, #1 in customer satisfaction for a reason.
Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto in business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf and I approve this message.
Welcome back to Randall R. Sadler Stadium, Earlham College Baseball. We are heading into the bottom of the third. Olivet did get one of those runs back that they gave up just an inning ago, so the score is 3-2. And leading off for Earlham, the third baseman, number 7, Danny Dopp. Dopp is 0 for 1 in the game. He did reach base by way of error in his last at-bat. And we have a quick timeout as Coach Sakosich is saying something to the umpire. Or the third base coach was closing the shed. I'm not sure what's going on, but we are resuming play. And Redding's pitch is hit deep into left field. Center fielder Settles will call for it, and he will make the catch for out number 1. So a 1-pitch out for Olivet. We have seen some great contact and more than a few shots hit deep into the outfield, but just not enough to go over the fence. And now coming up for Earlham is the shortstop, number 4, Brian Pensura. Pensura is 0 for 1. And he will take strike 1 in the first pitch of the at-bat. Redding's pitch is a breaking ball down low for ball 1, 1-1. And again, there's somebody warming up in the bullpen for Olivet. He's got a jacket on, so I can't see his number. Swing and a miss for Pensura for strike 2. So a 1-2 count. 1 out in the inning. Redding gets his signal. He will step off the mound. Redding's pitch home will be hit to the second baseman, Reger, and he will make the throw to first base for out number 2. So a quick 2 outs for Earlham. And that will bring up first baseman number 17, Austin Hatfield. Hatfield is 0 for 1 as well as he flew out to left field in his last at-bat. Redding's pitch will be ball 1 for Hatfield. 1-0 count. Hatfield with the .233 batting average. Ball 2. Hatfield with 10 hits on the season, 5 RBIs. He has struck out 14 times, but he will take the ball off his back and he will reach base on a hit by pitch. And then that will bring up the left fielder, number 5, Cameron McCabe. So 2 outs, runner on first base, and we've seen 2-out rallies from the team. So, and we've always said walks or hit by a pitch comes back to hurt you. So we'll see if it comes back and hurts Olivet. A shot hit past the shortstop, and McCabe will reach base on a base hit, and Hatfield will move to second. And now runners on first and second. 2 outs in the inning. And could we see another 2-out rally? We'll see, because designated hitter number 49, Easton Embry, steps up to the plate. Two outs in the inning. And now runners on first and second on a hit by pitch and a single past the shortstop. Redding's pitch is high for ball 1. So a 1-0 count. Redding gets his signal. He will step off the bag, and the time called by Embry. Embry steps back in the batter's box. Redding takes a look at Hatfield at second, and this pitch at home will be fouled out of play for strike 1. A 1-1 count for Easton Embry. A swing and a miss from Embry, so now he is behind 1-2. One-two count, 2 outs in the inning. Runners on first and second. Redding still looking for his first strikeout in the game, but that will bounce off Dieselberg's glove, and both runners will advance. So now runners at second and third for Earlham. And a 2-2 count for Embry. We've seen a lot of balls for both teams in the turf and get by their catchers. And both teams have taken advantage of it. In this past inning, Olivet did score off a pass ball. 2-2 count. And Embry hits a shot between third and shortstop. He will bring in McCabe and Hatfield. And Embry hits a 2 RBI single. And just like said earlier, could possibly see a 2-out rally. And we have, and Earlham increases his lead 4-5. Runner on first, and right fielder number 16, Andrew McFadden, will step up to the plate for the Quakers. We have a timeout as Olivet's coach will come out and talk to his pitcher. We've seen back-to-back innings. Earlham gets first quick 2 outs, and then they get a runner on base, and then maybe a base hit here or a walk, and they take advantage with a couple of runs. They scored 2 runs in the past 2 innings, 2 in the second, and so far 2 this inning on 2-out rallies. And give Earlham a lot of credit. They're doing a very good job of taking advantage of runners in scoring position. We have not seen a lot of that from them this season. And in yesterday's game, they did a really good job of that. And in today's game, they're doing a good job of that. Now we have as I said, Andrew McFadden at the plate. Embry on first, and still 2 outs in the inning. Redding's pitch home will be hit high, and the third baseman Zimmerman will make the grab for out number 3. So that will end the inning. Earlham gets 2. And they will head into the top of the 4th, up 5-2 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, and we will be right back.
Hi, this is Steve Funkhauser, and I was talking to someone the other day about how friendly and professional the crew at Jiffy Lube is, and they said, "You are always so upbeat. I'm going to call you Mr. Positive." And so now I am Mr. Positive. And I want you to know how proud I am of you and that you are doing a great job today. And hey, do something nice for somebody. Make somebody smile. Smiles are contagious, you know. I want you to have a great day and the horse you rode in on. Jiffy Lube. Fast, friendly, professional. I'm Mr. Positive, and I approve this message.
Hey, if you're looking for a great place to dine, how about Little Sheba's? Come join them in Richmond at 175 Fort Wayne Avenue and grab one of their gourmet pizzas, a deluxe sandwich, steak or fresh salad, and an ice-cold beer or your favorite wine. Featuring live music every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, and more in their smoke-free environment. You can get a 10% discount with a valid student ID. It's better than being home. For more information about Little Sheba's, give them a call at 962-2999.
Welcome back to Randall R. Sadler Stadium, Earlham College Baseball. We are heading into the top of the 4th inning. Earlham leads 5-2 after scoring 2 runs in back-to-back innings on 2-out rallies. Greavy still on the mound for the Quakers. Leading off the inning for Olivet, the second baseman, Dayton Reger. Reger 0 for 1 in the game, and he will take the first pitch strike to start off the inning. 0-1 count. Greavy quick gets his signal. And he's right back into the windup of his pitch and nearly hits Reger, but he backs out of it for ball 1. 1-1 count. Reger steps back in the box. Greavy's pitch is in there for strike 2, so a 1-2 count. Earlham has a player warming up in the bullpen, and that is number 37, Aiden Talarek. That will be out number 1. Nice play from Whistle. He makes the throw to Hatfield, and Reger will sit down for the first out of the inning. Nice start to the inning for the Quakers. Now batting, for Olivet will be number 19, the left fielder, Jake Sismadia. He fouls off the first pitch for strike 1. Greavy's next pitch. He takes strike 2, so a 0-2 count. And Greavy's pitch is down off the turf for ball 1, so a 1-2 count. Strikeout, throw out. Yes. That ball is low for ball 2. Instant replay. 2-2 count, 1 out. Greavy gets his signal. And Sismadia will foul that off to stay alive. Nice job protecting home plate. Again, Aiden Talarek warming up for Earlham. And warming up in the bullpen for Olivet is number 31, Jake Books. Sismedia hits a grounder right back to Greavy at the mound, and Greavy will make the easy play for out number 2. Quick 2 outs for Olivet. That'll bring back up the start of the lineup. Center fielder, number 25, Brandon Settles. He is 1 for 1 in today's matchup. No, 1 for 2, my apologies. Greavy going from the windup. His pitch is fouled off for strike 1. 0-1 count. Infield playing back. Outfield is pretty much even. Maybe a little further back. That ball in there for strike 2. 0-2 count. Greavy has done a nice job responding since a shaky start in the first inning. And his next pitch is a swing and a miss for strike 3, and it will be a throw out by whistle. No hits, no runs, no errors. And we will head into the bottom of the 4th inning. Earlham leading 5-2 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. We'll be right back.
Today's game brought to you in part by Mancino's Pizza and Grinders. Mancino's is family-friendly, serving fresh grinders, pizza, pasta, and salads every day. They serve great food priced for family budgets. Mancino's Italian bread and pizza dough are made from scratch every day, and the baking process may take a little more time, but the end result of freshness and flavor make the real difference in all of Mancino's award-winning products. Mancino's of Richmond. Give them a call at 966-1166 or go to their website, mancinosofrichmond.com. New Vision Sports is a program that will focus on the training and improvement of the serious-minded athlete. It includes all ages and skill levels. They'll create a customized workout plan to provide an ongoing motivation and support program that'll help you achieve your training goals. There are 3 reasons to train with New Vision Sports: variety, specificity, and accountability. New Vision Sports. Give them a call at 977-5831 or go to their website, newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z.
Welcome back to Randall R. Sadler Stadium, Earlham College Baseball. We are heading into the bottom of the 4th. Earlham leads 5-2. We do have a new pitcher on the mound for Olivet. And it will be number 31, Jake. Number 31, Jake Bucks on the mound. So Reading sees 3 innings of action in today's matchup, with 3 earned runs, giving up 5 hits, 2 balls, and he had no strikeouts. And leading off for the Quakers, second baseman, number 1, Mark Gendro. There's Gendro with a 2 RBI single on his last at-bat. Buck's first pitch will be a swing and a miss from Gendro and an 0-1 count. Count. And again, nice to see Gendro back after missing games with an injury. Ball 1. Ball was just outside and low. So a 1-1 count. That ball bounces off the turf behind Dieselberg for ball 2. You've seen a lot of balls get by the catchers today. A lot of low thrown balls. And pitchers have to work to get the mud out the bottom of their cleats. It is wet up there. Buck's next pitch is a grounder to the shortstop, Bennett. He will throw across the diamond, and Allen will make the grab for out number 1. Nice play from the Olivet defense, and Mark Jandro will sit down for the first out of the inning. Isaiah Shake will now step back up to the plate for the Quakers.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 33, Isaiah.
He is 0 for 1 still in today's matchup. He has drawn a walk. Again, the field has shifted a little bit more towards the left. Second baseman playing really close to the bag. In anticipation, Shake will pull. Buck's pitch is high for the ball. So a 2-0 count for Shake. Bucks gets his signal, 1 out in the inning. And his pitch will be hit down the line of third base, but it will go out of play for strike 1. 2-1 count for Isaiah Shake. Shake with a 349 batting average. He has drawn 13 walks this season. And that ball is in there for strike 2. 2-2 count. Nice way to battle back from Bucks. And his pitch is low for ball 3. So Isaiah Shake could possibly draw his second walk in today's game. Bucks is a freshman pitcher. He stands at 6'3" out of Battle Creek. And his pitch is behind Dieselberg for the walk. So second walk of the game for Isaiah Shake. And his 14th walk overall this season. And that'll bring up the catcher, number 36, Cameron Whistle.
36, Cameron Whistle.
Whistle is 1 for 2. He hit a double back in the first, and he hit a shot down the right field line, but Hewitt was there to make the play in his last at-bat. So 1 out, runner on first base for Earlham. And Whistle will take strike 1. And after every pitch, the pitchers have to scrape the mud off the bottom of their shoes, try to get as much footing as possible. Bucks with the pickoff throw, and it is not in time. Shake gets back in time. We'll see if Isaiah Shake steals second base. He has stolen quite a few bases this season. Isaiah Shake nearly takes off. Whistle hits it back up the middle for a single. Settles is there, and he will throw it to the shortstop. So a 1 out single from Cameron Whistle, and that makes him 2 for 3 today. He's got a double and a single. So he's having himself a well of a ball game. And third baseman, number 7, Danny Dopp will step to the plate. So we'll see if Earlham can keep this offensive momentum going. They are batting extremely well in today's game. 5 runs off of 6 hits. And we're just in the bottom of the 4th. Bucks pitch. Gets in there for strike 1. 0-1 count for Dopp. Dopp is 0 for 2 in today's game. He flew out to center field in his last at-bat. Bucks will step off the mound. Shake will go back to second. No throw. Bucks gets his signal. 0-1 count for Dopp and only one out in the inning. And Bucks pitch is low in the turf for ball 1. 1-1 count. And again, we'll see if we see another low thrown pitch. There has been quite a few balls that has gotten by Dieselberg, and Earlham has taken advantage. In the last inning, there were runners on first and second. They both advanced on a pass ball, and they were both hit in on a base hit in the next batter. Pitch is fouled off from Dopp for strike 2. 1-2 count. And if you're Dopp, you got to protect the plate. Anything close, swing at it. And Danny Dopp is a very good hitter, so I know he sees a spot. Center fielder Settles is playing basically almost in left field, so if he gets one in the middle or in the gap of right center, both runners will score, and he may have a triple. He hits a grounder to the shortstop. He throws it home because Isaiah Shake rounded third. So now we will have bases loaded, and that was a nice, solid piece of hitting from Dopp because the shortstop, Bennett, was a little too close to second base, and Dopp hit it in that gap where Bennett had to run a long way. So we now have bases loaded for Earlham with one out, and number 4, the shortstop, Brian Pensura, steps to the plate with an opportunity to blow this game wide open for Earlham. We'll see if he can take advantage of the opportunity presented for him. Bucks pitch, gets in there for strike 1, 0-1 count. Count for Pensura. Bases are loaded. Just need a solid base hit, and you'll bring in at least 2. And the outfield is playing relatively deep. So if you get the right spot, all 3 of them will come in. That ball is low for ball 1. 1-1 count for Pensura. And again, an opportunity to blow this game wide open for Earlham. As there's only one out in the inning. What you can't have at all costs is a double play right now. But if you're Olivet, that's what you desperately need right now. Book's pitch is down low for ball 2. And you also can't have a passed ball if you're Olivet and bring in Isaiah Shake. Shake's got some wheels on him, so if the ball gets past Dieselberg, Shake will, I'm sure, take home plate. Unless it's barely past Dieselberg. Books will step off the mound, regain his footing. It's a 2-1 count for Pensura. Gets his signal. And his pitch at home will be hit down the third base line. He will drop it off of his chest, and there will be no play. And Isaiah Shake will score. And does that go down as a hit? That will go down as an RBI single, infield single for Pensura. And now that makes the score 6-2. Still one out in the inning. If you're Earlham, Austin Hatfield is at the plate, the first baseman. You love to see this big man at the plate with the opportunity to bring in some more runs. Bases are still loaded. Still one out in the inning. And Bucks will step off the mound. That last play was a very tough play for Zimmerman. It was a long run, and he tried to catch it on the move, and it just went through his hands. And Pensura is fast, so you have to make a lightning quick play to get him out. So base is still loaded. Bucks pitch is high for ball 1, so Hatfield's ahead in the count 1-0. I know Hatfield is just itching for a pitch to hit. See if he can maybe clear the bases or at least drive in 2. It's a 1-0 count. Bucks pitch is shot hit deep into left field down the third base line. Sismadia is there, but Pensura will round third, and he will stay at third, and Hatfield will have a stand-up double as Whistle and Dopp both score on the RBI or the 2 RBI double from Austin Hatfield. And right now the Earlham bats are rolling as they now are up 8-2, and still only 1 out in the inning and runners on second and third with number 5, the left fielder Cameron McCabe, now at the plate. Bucks getting the signal. Olivet does have somebody warming up in the bullpen. Bucks pitch is outside for ball 1. Nice stop by Dieselberg. One 0 count for McCabe. One 0 count. Runners on second and third. No out. 1 out in the inning. McCabe is 1 for 2 in the game with the base hit. And that ball is low for a 2-0 count. And we will have another timeout. And we will actually have a pitching change for Olivet. And when we come back, we will have updates on who's coming in and the stats on that pitcher. So we'll be right back.
As an internet service provider, Parallax Systems offers reliable residential high-speed internet service and business service. With a fiber backbone reaching over 150 miles, we have created a multifaceted delivery system. Our dark fiber leasing has proved beneficial to public and private sectors alike. Parallax serves Wayne County and surrounding areas. Parallax Systems, when speed matters, a division of Richmond Power and Light.
At the Reed Orthopedic Center, our physicians and support team devote themselves to helping you return to a healthy and active lifestyle. Our expertise includes shoulder, elbow, foot, ankle, hand, wrist, hip, and knee injuries, as well as pain management and rehabilitation, and school athletic training programs and sports medicine. We are committed to providing you with the best possible orthopedic treatment that we can. To request an appointment at the Reed Orthopedic Center, call 765-935-8905.
Welcome back to Randall R. Sadler Stadium. On the mound now for Olivet, number 39, Houston Snyder, the junior, 6', 160 right-hander. He will come into the game for Olivet and try to get Olivet out of this inning. There's runners on second and third with only 1 out, and already 3 runs in the inning for Earlham. Earlham has scored in every inning so far this game. We are only in the bottom of the 4th, and they have 8 runs off 9 hits. So the efficiency Earlham's offense has showed in today's game has been very impressive. Again, they have had offensive struggles all season, and this kind of game only builds your confidence. They had a really good offensive game yesterday with double-digit hits and 5 runs. So they are just building off that confidence, and it shows today with the way they have been batting at the plate. It is a 2-0 count for the left fielder Cameron McCabe at the plate. And we will see if Snyder can get his team out of this jam, or will McCabe or any other batter for Earlham continue the run that they are on. Snyder getting some more warm-up pitches. He is all set to go, and play will continue. 8-2, 1 out, 2-0 count for McCabe. And as I said, he is 1 for 2 in his first at bat. He was a run that scored. He did hit a single to left field, and I know in his mind he's hoping to get another one of those or some kind of single to bring in those runs on second and third. Hatfield at second, Pensura at third. Snyder takes a look at Hatfield, and his pitch home will be in there for strike 1. So a 2-1 count now for McCabe. Snyder with the long look to get his signal. He'll take a look at Hatfield. And his pitch at home will be in there for strike 2. So a nice start for Snyder. Comes in down 2-0, but evens the count at 2-2. And again, still only 1 out. And if you're McCabe, you have to protect the plate at all costs. No point going down looking right now. And the pitch will be hit to the third baseman. It will bounce off his chest again. And McCabe will beat out the... Actually, there was no throw at first. So Pensura will score. Pensura will score. Hatfield stays put at second. And McCabe will be at first. 9-2 now. And that last at-bat will go down as an error, and that will be Olivet's third error of the game. Snyder's pitch will be a shot hitting the gap for Embry. Hatfield will come around. McCabe going to third. Embry will round first. So Hatfield scores from second. McCabe will move all the way to third. And an RBI single for Easton Embry. And again, those bats are just rolling for Earlham as they now have 5 runs in this inning. And we have a pinch hitter for the Quakers for Andrew McFadden. It will be number 2, Alec Bryan. He will step in for his first at-bat. Runners on first and third. Still only 1 out in the inning. He hit a double. He hit a double. Snyder gets his signal. And again, 5 runs already in the inning for the Quakers. Only 1 out. Runners on first and third. And the pinch hitter, Alec Bryan, at the plate for the Quakers. And his first pitch will be a breaking ball, but it will be high and inside for ball 1. So a 1-0 count for Alec Bryan as he looks to continue the inning for the Quakers. Snyder's pitch is down low for ball 2. 2-0 count. Count for Alec Bryan. Bryan does got some wheels on him. I doubt Embry will steal second. Outside for ball 3. 3-0 count for Alec Bryan. Count for Alec Bryan. Runners on first and third. Embry's pitch is down low for, not Embry, Snyder's pitch is down low for ball 4. And that will load the bases up once more. And now the lineup is complete as this will be Mark Gendro's second at-bat of the inning. And as again, Mark Gendro 1 for 2 in the game, his second at-bat in the inning. And we saw what he did when there was runners on second and third in his first at-bat. Now with the bases loaded, he can have himself a well of a ball game to come back. He will take ball 1 in the first pitch. 1-0 count for Gendro. And again, still only 1 out in the inning. That ball off the turf for ball 2. .20 count. And that is 6 straight balls Snyder has thrown. Make that 7. 3-0 count. Right now, Snyder out of a rhythm. He started his appearance with a few strikes, but again, it's 7 straight balls he's thrown. Got to find himself a nice rhythm. 3-0 count for Jandro. Make that a 4-0 count, so McCabe will come in and score. Jandro will reach first base on a walk. And everybody will move over, and that will make the score 11-2. Isaiah Shake will step back up to the plate for Earlham. And he also drew a walk in his last at-bat earlier this inning. So Olivet has another person warming up in the bullpen. And warming up in the bullpen is, can't see his number. Swing and a miss from Isaiah Shake. Oh, 0-1 count for Isaiah Shake. A foul ball, so I'll make that a 0-2 count. 0-2 count, 1 out, bases still loaded. Quick timeout from the umpire. Oh, 2 count. And the catcher regathering himself. I think that foul ball came off his, it hit him. I just couldn't see what part of the body it hit. I think it was his leg. And Dieselberg gives the indication that he is okay. And we will resume action. 0-2 count, 1 out, bases loaded. Snyder winds up, going from the stretch, infield, well, first baseman's in. And that ball just missed him. For a moment, it looked like it hit him, but it didn't. Just bounced out the catcher's glove. So it's a 1-2 count now for Isaiah Shake. Bases still loaded. First baseman Allen is playing in. That ball is outside for 2-2. So Shake battles back to even the count up 2-2. And it's just been a rough inning for Olivet. 6 runs in for Earlham. And it's honestly just been a rough game for Olivet. Earlham has yet to go an inning without scoring. And Isaiah Shake will hit one deep to center field. Settles is under it. And Embry will tag up from third, and he will score to make the score 12-2. And that will bring up the catcher, number 36, Cameron Whistle. He's 2 for 3 in today's game, having himself a well of a ball game and an opportunity to add to it right here. Runners on first and second. Now with 2 outs in the inning. Whistle 2 for 3. Snyder looks at looks at Bryan at second. His pitch at home will be in there for strike 1. So a 0-1 count for Whistle. And 7 runs in the inning for Earlham, looking to add to it. Snyder takes a look. Whistle will hit it in the gap of first and second. Third base coach will wave Alec Bryan home, and he will score standing up. So a RBI single for Cameron Whistle, and that makes him 3 for 4 in today's matchup. Just a well of a ball game for Cameron Whistle. And a well of a ball game for the entire team. Again, we have not seen the offensive efficiency so far this season. 13 runs off 10 hits. Very nice offense from Earlham's side. Still 2 outs. Number 7, Danny Dopp, stepping up to the plate. Runner still on first and second. Snyder still trying to find the rhythm. He goes home, and it will be high for ball 1. And if you're a coach for Olivet right now, you just want to see your players keep fighting. And one thing we, as a player, and players are always told in any sport, is you don't look at the scoreboard, you just keep playing hard. Snyder with a long look at second. He will go home, but it will be outside for ball 2. 2-0 count. And 8 runs in the inning for Earlham. Just building on momentum. Snyder's pitch is hit high, and it will go out of play. I think you could tell with that swing, Danny Dopp is looking for a home run. He's swinging hard. He's hit a few deep in today's matchup, but just short of a home run. But he was out early on that one, and I think if he swung like that at the right time, and that ball might have gone out of here. But it's a 2-1 count for Danny Dopp. Runners on second and first, and 2 outs in this inning. Snyder looks at second. He'll go home, and that ball will be low for a 3-1 count. 3-1. Snyder has walked 2 people this inning and on the verge of walking his third. His pitch at home is smacked by Danny Dopp deep into left field. Settles, gets in front of Sismadia, and will make the grab for the third out of the inning. So 8 runs off 6 hits for Earlham, and they will lead 13-2 going into the bottom of, or the top of the 5th inning on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. We will be right back.
We check them better. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle is fully inspected and reconditioned by ASE and factory trained technicians. And each Better Buy vehicle comes with a Carfax vehicle history report, so you know you can buy a vehicle with confidence. We back 'em better with a 3-day satisfaction guarantee. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified comes with a 3-day or 300-mile satisfaction guarantee. If you don't like it within that 3 days or 300 miles, just bring it back and we'll exchange it for a vehicle of equal value. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile warranty. We price them better. We have dedicated individuals searching the entire country for the highest quality, lowest price vehicles for our inventory. In today's competitive market, we're constantly monitoring vehicle values to ensure that we're offering the best prices possible. We guarantee that every Wetzel Better Buy vehicle is the highest quality used car or truck around. Our reconditioning process guarantees that you are getting a vehicle as close to brand new as possible, and our warranties back that up.
Welcome back to Randall R. Sadler Stadium, Earlham College Baseball. Earlham leads 13-2 in the top of the 5th inning. Leading off the inning for Olivet is the right fielder, number 18, Matt Hewitt, and he will take a strike. Hewitt hits a soft grounder back to Greavy at first, and he will end up beating the throw out, and Greavy getting on himself. I think sometimes pitchers can take a little too long to gather themselves for the throw. So now Olivet has a runner on first base. And a hit to start off the inning. Shortstop number 8, Riley Bennett, steps up to the plate for Olivet. And he will take a strike. There's no outs in the inning, right? Or is there one? Yeah. Greavy's pitch. Down low for ball 1. 1-1 count. Do have a pitcher warming up for Earlham, number 37, Aiden Talarek. I expect him making some kind of entry either this inning or the next. And Bennett takes ball 2. Two-one count for Bennett. Runner on first base and no outs in the inning. Greavy's pitch home is off whistle, but Hewitt will not go anywhere. So it'll be a 3-1 count. Greavy gets his signal. Hewitt with a small lead at first base. And Greavy's pitch home is off the turf for ball 4. So now runners on first and second for Olivet to start off the inning. And still no outs. Batting for Olivet, the catcher, number 36, Dugan Dieselberg. Dieselberg is 0 for 1 in today's matchup. Has drawn a walk. He's been on base both at-bats, but his first at-bat was he beat out a double play ball. First pitch from Greavy. In there for a strike. So a 0-1 count for Dieselberg. Runners on first and second. He will hit the grounder to Dopp at third. He will get the out at his bag or throw across the diamond. It will go past Hatfield at first. Bennett will move to third base. Duncan will stay at first. And all in all, it will be 1 out in the inning. And Bennett will move over to third base off the error throw from Dopp. And that will go as Earlham's first error. And I just thought Dopp right there had to take his time on the throw. I think he tried to rush it. I thought if he would have just maybe get that extra step and throw it on accuracy, he would have got Dugan, at first base. But runners on first and third with 1 out in the inning, and Bruce Allen at the plate for Olivet. Olivet trying to chip away at the lead. And that will be in there for a strike. So a 1-1 count. One count, 1 out in the inning. Greavy looking for that double play grounder. Nice scoop from Whistle. That will go down as a ball. 2-1 count for Allen. Greavy gets his signal. And his pitch at home will be a grounder up the middle. Jandro, it bounces off his glove. Bennett will score. Dugan will stay at second, and Allen will get the hit. So runners on second and first now. Olivet gets a run back, 13-3. Allen gets the RBI single.
Number 9, Hayden Zimmerman.
Hayden Zimmerman is now at the plate for Olivet, looking to keep Olivet's inning going and add some more runs to the board. 3 runs on 4 hits. Olivet does have 3 errors in today's game. And Zimmerman will take a strike. 0-1 count. So it's a 0-1 count for Zimmerman. Gravy gets his signal, looks back at Dugan, and his pitch home will be a foul ball. And that will be strike 2 for Zimmerman. And Greavy is looking to finish this inning off. And with multiple pitchers warming up in the bullpen for Earlham, I anticipate this will be Greavy's last inning of today's game. Unless Olivet maybe gets a few more runners on, then maybe he might get pulled. But I think Coach Sacco says we'll let him finish this out. That pitch is a ball. 1-2 count for Zimmerman. One-two count for Zimmerman. Dugan at second. Allen at first. Greavy's pitch home. Off the turf. The count will be even at 2-2. Two count. See if Hayden can get a base hit. Greavy's looking for the double play ground ball or even the strikeout. I know he'll take that right now. And he gets the strikeout. Zimmerman will go down looking for his second strikeout of the game. And that will be 2 outs for Earlham. And designated hitter number 5, Logan Sella, will step up to the plate for Olivet. Sella is 0 for 2 in today's game. 222 average on the season. He's driven in 2 RBIs on the season. Greavy gets strike 1 on Sella. So a 0-1 count for Sella. Again, Greavy's trying to finish his game out on a high note. Coach Sacco says we'll let him finish his inning out unless it gets away from him. But with multiple pitchers warming up in the bullpen for Earlham, I anticipate this will be his last inning. And even on a 13-3 lead, because Whistle threw a little high for Greavy and it bounced off his glove, Sacco sits right in him. And Sacco sits mindset, it is always a 0-0 ball game. Greavy's pitch, fouled off for strike 2. So that will make it a 1-2 count for Sella. And it'd be a perfect way for Greavy to end his night on a strikeout. So we'll see if he's got that in him. Greavy says no to the first few pitches. Whistle calls. Dugan with a large lead at second. Greavy goes home, and he will get the strikeout on Sella to end the inning. And with 2 hits and 1 run for Olivet, we head into the bottom of the 5th inning. Earlham leads it 13-3 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, and we will be right back.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. In a small town, a company like theirs cannot stay in business for as long as they have without being very good at what they do. It's not just about quality work, it's about customer service. If that's the kind of experience you want on your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Call Reynolds Plumbing today at 966-0994. For over a century, Richmond Power & Light has been providing safe, reliable energy to the citizens and businesses of Richmond and the surrounding area. Through their dedicated and talented employees, they are advancing their tradition of exceptional service through new technology, training, and efficiency in everything they do. Richmond Power & Light provides reliable, low-cost energy and technology services in a customer-focused, environmentally responsible, safety-conscious manner. Richmond Power & Light. Together we make powerful partners.
Welcome back to Randall R. Sadler Stadium. Heading into the bottom of the 5th inning, Olivet does have a new pitcher on the mound, number 32, Christopher Exlerman, the freshman, 5'11", from Dexter. I'm sorry, this roster doesn't have the cities next to where these guys are from, so I don't know if where Dexter is at, and I apologize for people from Dexter. But Exlerman getting his first pitching action in today's matchup. And actually, he hasn't pitched a full inning in this season yet. So an opportunity for the freshman to grow a little bit. Team down 13-3. The Earlham offense rolling right now with 11 hits in today's ball game. And again, we're at the bottom of the 5th inning only. Getting a few extra warm-up pitches in. Leading off for the Quakers is the shortstop, Brian Pinsura. Pinsura, 1 for 3 in today's matchup. Does have an RBI. That was fast. How long you heated? 20 seconds?
It was like smoking.
Okay. Umpire coming back. He had a few things to gather. So Pinsura will step in the batter's box. And Exlerman's first pitch will be outside for ball 1. Ball will be low for ball 2. 2-0 count. Next pitch is in the turf for ball 3. 3-0 count. Exlerman's pitch is low, and in his first 4 pitches, he walks Brian Pinsura, and Earlham leads off the inning with their leadoff hitter getting on base. And Michael Medley will pinch hit for Austin Hatfield. And Medley will take ball 1. Steps back in the box. Exlerman taking a look at Pinsura at first base. His pitch home will be a swing and a miss from Medley, so he evens up the count at 1-1. And another dude on a new batter on deck as well. Pensura beats back the pickoff throw. Excellent pitch home is outside for ball 2, and it gets away from Dieselberg. And Pensura will take second. And Dieselberg going out to talk to the freshman and calm him down a little bit. And I commend that. It's always nice when you get leadership from your players. Dieselberg is a senior, and to see the senior go out and talk to the young freshman, great leadership right there, no matter what the score is. Always good to see that as a coach from your players. And let's see if Dieselberg can calm the young freshman. Excellent pitch is low for a ball. No, he's looking at this. They always have freshmen for the away team. This, look, they got plenty of dudes that are. Excellent. His pitch gets by Dieselberg, so Pensura will jog to third base, and Medley gets walked to first. So now runners on first and third for Earlham. No outs in the inning. And now coming to the plate for Earlham is number 14. Don't have his number 14, Connor Drews steps up to the plate for Earlham in his first at-bat in today's matchup. And he will take ball 1 in the first pitch. 1-0 count. And Coach Sakositz is he looks like he's yanking all the starters, and he's letting all the other guys get some action. Foul ball from Drews. Because on deck is number 18, Corey Arnold. You know, he doesn't have too much experience so far this season, so Coach Sakos is letting all the younger guys get some college experience. Excellent pitch is low in the turf, and that will be ball 2. They may score 20 runs in today's game. 2-1 count. Swinging a miss from Drews. So a 2-2 count. Excellent gets his signal. His pitch home will be a grounder to third base. Zimmerman throws it to second, and Medley will be out at second. Drews gets to first, and Pensura will score from first. So 1 out in the inning. Earlham increases their lead back to 11, 14-3, and a runner on first base. And number 18, Corey Arnold, stepping up to the plate for his first at-bat in the game. The junior out of Hamilton, Ohio. And his first pitch, he rips it to third base, and it will be a double play, and that will end the inning, as Drews is out at second and Arnold out at first. So a nice double play turned in by Olivet will end the inning. 1 run in the inning for Earlham, and we will head to the top of the 6th. Earlham leading 14-3 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, and we will be right back.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
At Harrington Hogue, we believe your life belongs to you. That's why we work hard to make sure that your insurance coverage is the last thing you have to worry about. So when it comes to keeping you protected,
We got this.
Field and 29 in center field.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
Welcome back to Randall R. Sadler Stadium, Earlham College Baseball. We have a whole new lineup change for Earlham, starting with the new pitcher, number 37, Aiden Talarick. And Corey Peters will be behind the plate catching. Michael Medley, number 13, at first. Jandro still at second. Pensura still at short. Sam Sprocket is in there at third. Connor Drews in left field, James Grace in center, and still Alec Bryan in right field. And now at the plate for Olivet, and nearly hitting the face with that pitch, is number 2, Dayton Reger. It is a 2-0 count for Reger to start out the inning. That ball is out for 3-0 count for Reger. See if Olivet can get his leadoff man on base. Talarick's pitch is inside, and the ump will call a strike. Close one right there. I thought it was maybe a little outside, but the ump calls a strike. But that won't be a strike for ball 4. And Olivet gets his leadoff man on base. Now coming up for Olivet is the left fielder, Jake Sismadia. Sismadia, sorry. And he will check swing to first base. Medley will hit Talarick, and he will get the out at first base. So runner at second as Reger will move, but Sismadia will be out at first for the first out of the inning. There is another pitcher in Earlham's bullpen getting a little warm, as we might see a few more pitchers get used for Earlham. And warming up is number 20, Zach Brake. He's warming up in the bullpen. Talarick's pitch is in there for a strike as Brandon Settle steps back up to the plate for Olivet. Settles is 1 for 3 in today's matchup. Looking to possibly add a RBI if he can get a base hit. See if Reger can come home. 0-1 count. Talarick's pitch. Low in the turf for ball 1. And sometimes it's interesting seeing pitchers and players who doesn't really play that much, see what they can do. Talarick receives this sign from Corey Peters. Takes a look at second, but his pitch home will be a swing and a miss from Settles, and that will make the count 1-2. One out in the inning. And Pensura close to second. I highly doubt we'll see any pickoff moves with the lead being so high. And Settles will foul it out of play. to stay alive. Still a 1-2 count. Getting the signals from Coach Sakositz. And again, no matter what the score is, he always treats it as if it is 0-0. If a player makes a mistake, he'll get into him. If the players start relaxing, Coach Sakositz will really start flaring off. Talarek's pitch is a shot hit in the gap of right center and left and right center and center field. Hewitt Reger will score. Settles will come around second and slide to third for the easy triple. And it looked like he came off the bag, but the umpire says he didn't. Sprocket laid the tag, but he will be safe at third. So Olivet adds another run, 14-4. Still only one out in the inning. And coming up is the right fielder, Matt Hewitt. He'll step up to the plate, see if he can bring in Settles. That was a very nice hit by Settles right there, and you saw his speed as he started moving, and he honestly didn't even have to slide at third. He would have got there standing up easy. But he drove in a run. Hewitt hits one deep into left field. Drews is back. He makes the grab. Settles will tag up on the play. And 2 runs now in for Olivet, as the score is now 14-5.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 8, Riley Bennett.
Riley Bennett steps back up in the batter's box for Olivet. 2 runs in the inning for Olivet. Foul ball from Bennett. It'll be a quick strike. 0-1 count. And I think in games like this, it's always nice or a good opportunity to see what kind of fight your players have when you're in the losing side of this. And I'm a firm believer in games aren't over until it's over. And Olivet is down 9 runs, and we've seen an inning in today's matchup where Earlham scored 8. So who knows? If Olivet can start getting a few base hits, they chip away at this lead, they're right back in the game. Still only it's the top of the 6th. Called a strike, so a 1-1 count. No, I'm sorry, a 1-2 count. Are we in the 7th inning? We're in the 6th, right? Yeah. What I was talking about. Hit the shortstop. Pensura cannot make the play on it. And it will go down as a hit. So 3 hits in the inning for Olivet, and Bennett is at first base. 2 outs in the inning, and Dugan Dieselberg will step up.
Now batting, the catcher, number 36, Dugan Dieselberg.
Dieselberg is 0 for 2 in today's matchup. Bennett at first base, 2 outs in the inning, and he will take ball 1 to start off the at-bat. Tylerette gets his sign. His pitch at home will be in there for strike 1. 1-1 count. We'll see if Bennett looks to steal second. Haven't seen Olivet really attempt to steal a base. Only when it's been a bad pitch or something. Dieselberg takes strike 2. 1-2 count. 2 outs in the inning. It's a 1-2 count. Tylerek's pitch will be hit right back to him, and he will easily make the throw to Medley for out number 3. So that will end the inning for Olivet. And we will head into the bottom of the 6th inning. Earlham leading it 14-5 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, and we will be right back.
Summit Computer Systems is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware service, support, design services, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and more. Summit Computers, 1427 Chester Boulevard in Richmond. Give them a call at 939-2120. Are you looking for the right place to work out? A place where you have several choices and can have fun at the same time? Well, that place is right here in Richmond, Family Fitness Works. Family Fitness Works has spinning, Zumba, kickboxing, core works, kick fit, body pump, body flow, and much, much more. And don't forget, Family Fitness Works also has Richmond's most extensive free weights and Nautilus in the area. Check out their website at familyfitness.com or stop by at 213 North 3rd Street in Richmond.
As an internet service provider, Parallax Systems offers reliable residential high-speed internet service and business service. With a fiber backbone reaching over 150 miles, we have created a multifaceted delivery system. Our dark fiber leasing has proved beneficial to public and private sectors alike. Parallax serves Wayne County and surrounding areas. Parallax Systems, when speed matters, a division of Richmond Power and Light.
Welcome back to Randall R. Sadler Stadium, Earlham College Baseball. We are in the bottom of the 6th inning. Earlham leads it 14-5. Stepping up to the plate for Earlham is number 2, Alec Bryan. He is a 167 batting average, 6 at-bats, and only 1 hit so far this season. But a good opportunity for him to add a little bit to that. And first pitch will be in there for a strike. Exler Ben is still at the mound for Olivet. Swing and a miss from Bryan. So a 0-2 count for Alec Bryan. Nice start to the inning for the freshman Exler Ben. And that ball is high for the first ball of the at-bat. Pitch at the plate will be a swing and a miss and a strikeout for Exler Ben. So the first out of the inning for Olivet. Mark Jandro steps up to the plate for the Quakers. Jandro is 1 for 2 in today's matchup. He does have 3 RBIs in his first game back in the season from the injury he suffered in the offseason. He has come back from a torn oblique. And again, Earlham is extremely excited to have him back into the lineup. He hits a grounder to the second baseman, Rieger, and he will make the throw to Allen for out number 2. So quick 2 outs for Olivet. And number 29, James Grace, will step up to the plate for the Quakers. And his first at-bat. Grace has got some wheels. He just mainly needs to put the ball in play, and who knows with his speed, he might be able to beat out a throw depending on where it's at. But that is ball 1 as it goes off Dieselberg's glove. 1-0 count. There are 2 outs in the inning. And Grace hits it to left field, and he will round first, and I am shocked he didn't take off for a second. I think he could have got there easily, but the coach holds him back at first, and he will remain at first base with the single. And Corey Peters, the catcher, number 34, he will step up to the plate now for his first at-bat. Runner on first base. Grace is fast, so we'll see if they stay aggressive on the base pass and have him steal anything. Exler Ben's pitch is high for ball one. So a 1-0 count. Again, this is Corey Peters' first at bat in this game. Grace takes off, and he will be there without a throw. He honestly got to second base before Dieselberg could get the ball out of his glove. That's how fast Grace is. It is a 2-0 count for Corey Peters. Exler Ben's pitch is in there for strike one, so now it's 2-1. We'll see if they send James Grace to third. Got himself a nice lead. Exler Ben takes a look, and his pitch at home is in there for strike two. Again, valuable experience for the freshman that he's gaining right now. Pitch at home is a grounder hit back to Exler Ben at the mound, and he will throw to Allen at first, and it will be out number 3. And that will end the inning, and we will head to the top of the 7th inning. Earlham leads it 14-5 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. We will be right back.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you were born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Wish me luck, wish me luck. We've all said it. Thing is, life doesn't run on luck. For most people, it takes careful planning. A lot more than, say, crossing your fingers or toes. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Because as your life changes, your life insurance coverage should do the same. And when it comes to your coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with the most comprehensive auto repair services that include general services, car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. Their goal is simple: to offer the best services available at affordable prices to get you back on the road in no time. For a high-performance vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, give them a call at 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Welcome back to Randall R. Sadler Stadium, Earlham College Baseball. We have a new substitution. Zach Swearingen is at shortstop now, and a new pitcher, number 19, Luis Lipthrat, the freshman out of Columbus, Ohio, getting some experience in his first appearance in tonight's matchup. Bruce Allen stepping back up to the plate for Olivet. We have some substitutions that the umpire is writing down, but he is ready to go, so we will resume action. Lipthrat seeing his first batter in tonight's matchup. Bruce Allen is 1 for 2 in today's matchup. He does have an RBI, and he has drawn a walk. And the first pitch he sees is a ground to the third base. Sprocket gets it. He throws across the diamond, and a nice scoop from Michael Medley, and that will be the first out of the inning. So a one-pitch out, a nice start for Lipthrat. And a pinch hitter, number 21, number 21, Seamus Mitchell, is now at the plate. Mitchell swinging a miss on the first pitch he sees. Mitchell, sophomore, 6'5", got some height to him. See what he can do in his first at-bat. And he swings and misses at strike 2. So a quick 0-2 count for Mitchell. Lipter had a nice start to the inning, and swinging a miss from Mitchell, and he will strike out for the second out of the inning. And number 5, Logan Sella, back up to the plate for Olivet. Quick 2 outs for Lipthread as he has a nice start to this inning. Again, his first action in tonight's game. That ball is in there low for ball 1. So a 1-0 count. Lipthrat's pitch will be hit deep into center field. Grace is back. He gets the jump on it, and he will make the grab at the warning track for the third out of the inning. So no hits, no runs for Olivet. We head into the bottom of the 7th. Earlham leads at 14-5 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. We will be right back.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with the most comprehensive auto repair services that include general services, car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. Their goal is simple: to offer the best services available at affordable prices to get you back on the road in no time. For a high-performance vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, give them a call at 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Big Boys Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night, at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery. Big Boys Pizza. 765-488-0023. Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
Welcome back to Randall R. Sadler Stadium, Earlham College Baseball. Exler been still on the mound for Olivet. And his first pitch of the inning is a strike. At the plate for the Quakers is number 22, Sam Sprocket. And this is his first at-bat of the game. And he will take a ball on that pitch. 1-1 count for Sprocket. Sprocket, 143 average on the season, 7 at-bats, 1 hit. He does have 2 RBIs. Exler Ben's pitch is a swing and a miss from Sprocket, so a quick 1-2 count. Exler Ben has found himself a nice little rhythm. He had a 1-2-3 inning in his last inning. And he starts off this inning with the nice getting ahead in the count. And he will finish Sprocket off with a swing and a miss, strike 3, quick 1 out. So a strikeout for Exler Ben. And he gets his second strikeout in the past 4 batters. Number 39, Zach Swearingen, stepping up to the plate for his first at-bat. See what he can do. Earlham has 14 runs off 12 hits and 1 error. That ball is in there for a strike. 0-1 count. 1 out in the inning. Infield is playing deep. Exler Ben's pitch is hit down the first baseline, but it will go out of play for a foul ball. 0-2 count. Swearingen steps back up in the plate. And again, nice to see the whole dugout get involved in today's matchup. And that pitch is inside. Nearly hit Swearingen, but it avoids him for ball one. 1-2 count. So we'll see if Exler can get his second straight strikeout or another out. And the breaking ball is in there for strike three. I got to give it to him. That was a nasty-looking breaking ball for the strikeout. And a quick 2 outs for Exler and Olivet. And he has sit down the last 5 batters for Earlham. So, nice little rhythm he has. And, again, that was a very nice breaking ball right there. That fooled me. And I wasn't even batting. Exler pitch is outside for ball one. 1-0 count. 2 quick outs in the inning for Earlham. The pitch, breaking ball in there for strike one, sorry. Now he's gotten nice grip on the ball, and his breaking ball is starting to get in there for some strikes. Next pitch. Breaking ball sails outside for ball 2. 2-1 count. And again, at the plate, Michael Medley. He only has 2 at-bats in this season, and one of those was the last inning where he drew a walk. But he hits it to Bennett at shortstop. Bennett is there and makes the throw. Nice catch by Allen, and that will be out number 3. So Olivet ends the inning, a quick 1-2-3 inning, and we will head to the top of the 8th inning. Earlham still leads 14-5 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, and we will be right back in just a few moments.
Big Boys Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night, at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery, Big Boys Pizza. 765-488-0023. Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
Welcome back to Randall R. Sadler Stadium, Earlham College Baseball. We are entering the top of the 8th inning. Earlham leads it 14-5. Lewis Lipthrad is still out there, getting some good experience. He had a good inning his last inning with a quick 1-2-3 inning. No more substitutions. Now batting for Olivet is number 2, Dayton Rieger. Lipthrad's pitch is low for ball 1. 1-0 count. Olivet has 5 runs off 7 hits, and they have 3 errors. That ball is in there for a strike to even up the count 1-1. Lipthrad gets a signal, and his pitch will be low for ball 2. 2-1 count. Lipthrad is 3 straight out since he's came in. Next pitch is hit high, and the first baseman Medley will call for it, and he will make the grab for out number 1. I feel like it's always tough playing those fly balls because they're so high. And in gray skies, I feel like you could easily lose that thing. But hey, what do I know? 1 out in the inning. Now number 19 for Olivet, Jake Sismadia at the plate. And Lipthrat's pitch is in there for strike one. So a 0-1 count for Sismadia. Lipthrat doing a nice job of hitting his zones. Lipthrat's pitch is in there for strike two. So a 0-2 count for Sismadia. We'll see if Lipthrat can finish him off with the strikeout or if Sismadia will battle back in the count. And he does not for the strike three. So Sismadia goes down looking for the second out of the inning. And that will bring up number 25, Brandon Settles. He hit a triple in his last at-bat, drove in a run as well. First time seeing Lipthrat. And he will take a strike. 0-1 count. Lipthrat gets his signal. And his pitch is outside for ball one. Settles did show bunt right there, but he pulled back. So that evens up the count at 1-1. Again, we'll see if Lipthrat can go another 1-2-3 inning. His pitch is low for ball two. 2-1 count. Nobody warming up in the bullpen for the Quakers. Lipthrat's pitch is in there for a strike, even with the check swing. So that evens up the count, 2-2, 2 outs. See if Lipthrat can finish Settles off, or will Settles respond with another base hit. He's got 2 of them today in 4 at-bats. That ball is outside for ball 3. 3-0 count. 3-2 count, my apologies. Full count, 2 outs. Gets his signal. And his pitch will be fouled out of play. Nice job protecting home plate by Settles. Infield and playing back. Outfield playing a little more deeper this time. And James Gray's playing more towards right center after Settles hit the triple over there in his last at-bat. Lipthrat's pitch will be fouled off again. Great job protecting. So quick back-to-back foul balls from Settles as he's trying to keep this at-bat alive. Maybe Lipthrat maybe throw him a ball right here. And he does for ball 4. So Settles gets on base for Olivet. Now at the plate, number 18, Matt Hewitt. Hewitt is 2 for 3 in today's matchup. Does have an RBI, and he does have a double. He will swing and miss at that pitch for strike 1. Oh, 1 count for Hewitt. Settles at first. We'll see if they have him steal. He doesn't, but that ball will be low for ball 1. 1-1 count. 1-1 count for Hewitt. 2 outs in the inning. No hits for Olivet in this inning. Lipthrat has done a nice job since he's stepped on the mound. That ball will be outside for ball 2. Again, it's nice to see players play that we don't really see too often. And Everybody's gaining experience for conference, which starts very soon, and even experience for the 3-game series this weekend versus Wisconsin Onsaw. And that's going to be a very tough matchup for Earlham. But they'll be rolling into that series with a lot of confidence. Hewitt hits that out of play. But all Earlham has to do is just finish this game. And again, yesterday's game, with their win, they snapped the 3-game losing streak that they had in Florida. And with this win, they'll start their winning streak at 2 heading into this weekend if they just finish this one out. Lipdrath's throw is out for ball 3, so that makes it a full count with 2 outs. Settles will go to second once Lipdrath makes his move. So we'll see if Lipdrath can get Earlham out this inning. His pitch is fouled out of play by Hewitt, so he does a nice job of protecting home plate. Umpire just had to get some more balls. He was running out. So full count for Hewitt. Lipdrath's pitch, Settles takes off, is high for ball 4. So now runners on first and second with 2 outs in the inning, and that will bring up number 8, Bennett. Number 8, Riley Bennett, steps back up to the plate for Olivet. He is 1 for 2. He will foul that ball off for strike 1. Again, Olivet not going down without a fight. And as a coach, you love to see that from your players. Players not giving up, fight until the end. And again, games aren't over till it's over. And umpire calls balk on Lipdrath, so both runners will advance a base. So now runners on second and third. And the 0-1 count for Bennett. We do have a pitcher warming up for Earlham, number 20, Zach Brake, warming up in the bullpen. Lipdrath's pitch. Nice stop from Corey Peters to prevent a run. Will be a ball, 1-1 count. Coach will come out and talk to his pitcher. See if he can calm him down to finish out this inning. See what he has to say. Just trying to settle the freshman down. 2 outs in the inning. Just let the thoughts out of his mind go. I'm sure he's probably overthinking some of his pitches. And all he has to do is just get 1 more out, and that will finish the inning. And we may see Zach Brake come in to finish the game off in the 9th. So we resume action. Riley Bennett at the plate with the 1-1 count. Runners on second and third. 2 outs in the inning. Lipdrath gets Bennett to foul that ball off for strike 2. So 1-2 count for Bennett. Opportunity for Lipdrath to get Earlham out the inning. Hopefully without Olivet scoring. But if Bennett just gets a single, he will cut the lead to 8 or 7. And Lipdrath hits Bennett in his arm. So now that will load the bases up with 2 outs in the inning. And we see another 2-out rally from Olivet. The coach is coming out, which I'm going to just guess indicates we will see a pitching change right here. Maybe not. Yes, we will see a pitching change as the dugout comes out to say good job to Lip Threat. We will see number 20, Zach Brake, get into the action in today's game. We will go to commercial break while Brake warms up. Earlham leading 14-5 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. We will be back in just a few moments.
Earlham's about getting involved. We have more than 60 student clubs with new ones starting every year. A variety of sports, plays and concerts, parties, trips to nearby cities. Interesting people from all over the world. Earlham College, always engaged. Earlham's about getting involved. We have more than 60 student clubs with new ones starting every year. A variety of sports, plays and concerts, parties, trips to nearby cities. Interesting people from all over the world. Earlham College, always engaged.
Hey, this is Steve, and out at Jiffy Lube the other day, a customer came in and said, Steve, this was my 100th oil change on this car, and you've done them all.
Hi, my name is George Farrell, and I've been coming to Jiffy Lube for over 14 years. I recently just had my 100th oil change. I'd like to thank Steve Funkhauser and his staff for the great service that they've provided me over the years. Thank you to all, and I would recommend anyone to come to Jiffy Lube to get their car serviced.
Jiffy Lube, #1 in customer satisfaction for a reason.
Welcome back to Randall R. Sadler Stadium. The new pitcher in for the Quakers is number 20, Zach Brake, seeing his first action in tonight's matchup. He will come in with the bases loaded, 2 outs in the inning, and the cleanup hitter, Dugan Dieselberg. He does have 2 home runs on the year with bases loaded. I'm sure he might be looking for that third in the grand slam. But with the bases loaded, and if Dugan gets a hit to clear the base or even 2, you cut the lead to 7-6, and hey, you never know what can happen in that 9th inning. But Zach Brake finishing up his warm-up with a few more pitches, and we will resume action with Dugan Dieselberg stepping up to the plate. Dieselberg is 0 for 3. He does have 1 RBI, but he is looking to change that with the bases loaded right now. So, 0-0 count. Brake gets his signal. There is somebody warming up in the Earlham bullpen just in case. Brake's first pitch is a shallow pop fly hit between center and short, and that will bring in Settles, and that will bring in Hewitt, and Bennett will get all the way to third. So on Brake's first pitch, 2 runs come in for Olivet to trim the lead to 7. And that will bring up number 27, Bruce Allen. And it got between center and the short because in Dugan's at-bat, the outfield were playing so far back that Grace couldn't get up there in time. So he brings in 2. Allen at the plate. And he will take a strike in his first pitch. Runners on first and third, 2 outs in the inning. 2 runs in for Olivet. Brake gets his signal. His pitch home will be off Corey Peters' chest, but no runners advance, and that will be ball 1. So it evens up the count 1-1. And we've seen Earlham, in times with the big lead, have trouble closing out the game smoothly. I will say one game versus Wilmington or Kalamazoo, I don't remember which team, but they were up 11-1 going into the top of the 9th, and the team ended up scoring. It was actually Kalamazoo. They ended up scoring 7 or 8 runs in that inning to make it close. So we have seen big leads for Earlham slowly disappear in the final outs of the game. Allen fouls that off for still a 1-2 count. We'll see if Zach Brake can finish this inning for Earlham. Warming up for Earlham. It looks like their closer. Allen hits it to second base off Zandro's glove. He still recovers, and he gets Allen at first base. Scary play right there, but Zandro recovers, and he gets the final out of the inning. So we head into the bottom of the 8th inning. Earlham leads it 14-7 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. We will be right back.
Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto and business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf and I approve this message.
Hi, this is Steve Funkhauser, and I was talking to someone the other day about how friendly and professional the crew at Jiffy Lube is, and they said, "You are always so upbeat. I'm going to call you Mr. Positive." And so now I am Mr. Positive. And I want you to know how proud I am of you and that you are doing a great job today. And hey, do something nice for somebody. Make somebody smile. Smiles are contagious, you know. I want you to have a great day and the horse you rode in on. Jiffy Lube. Fast, friendly, professional. I'm Mr. Positive, and I approve this message.
Hey, if you're looking for a great place to dine, how about Little Sheba's? Come join them in Richmond at 175 Fort Wayne Avenue and grab one of their gourmet pizzas, a deluxe sandwich, steak or fresh salad, and an ice-cold beer or your favorite wine. Featuring live music every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, and more in their smoke-free environment. You can get a 10% discount with a valid student ID. It's better than being home. For more information about Little Sheba's, give them a call at 962-2999.
Yeah, okay. So I should be seeing an interesting game. You do realize they're going to be coming for revenge because they lost the other day. Welcome back to Randall R. Sadler Stadium, Earlham College Baseball. We are in the bottom of the 8th inning. Number 14, Connor Drews at the plate, and he has the ball thrown behind his back as the breaking ball got away from Exlerben for ball 1. Exlerben still out on the mound. He has actually done a really good job in today's matchup. Drews hits a shot to Bennett at short. It bounces off his chest, and he will beat out any throw. There wasn't a throw, but that will go down as a base hit. And what a way to start off the inning for Drews and the Quakers. Coach is coming out to talk to the umpire about something. I honestly can't tell you what it is. Man, he saw something that I couldn't see or heard something. I wasn't sure. But either way, Drews is at first base, and number 18, Corey Arnold, steps up to the plate for his second at-bat in today's matchup. And he will take a strike for an 0-1 count. Takes a look at Drews at first. He will go home with the pitch, and the ball will be outside for ball 1. 1-1 count. For Corey Arnold. Corey Arnold is still looking for his first hit of the season. He's had 3 at-bats. Drews takes off. Dieselberg's throw to second. Drews will beat out for the stolen base. It is a 2-1 count for Arnold. Excellent. Ben gets his signal. And his pitch will be high for ball 3. So a 3-1 count for Arnold. No outs in the inning and a runner on second base. Drews takes off for third. It will be a walk. It gets by Dieselberg, but Drews was going to beat the throw out anyway. So now runners on first and third with no outs in the inning. We will have a pinch runner, number 31, Addison Robertson, who will pinch run for Corey Arnold. Robertson, known for stealing bases, had 30 or close to 30 last semester. Alec Bryan will step up to the plate for the Quakers. So I anticipate Robertson stealing second base in the pitch or two. No outs in the inning. Runners on first and third. Exler Ben's pitch. Low for ball one. Ow. 1-0 count. Robertson. Bryan hits it to third, and Mitchell could not field it correctly, so everybody is safe. Drew scored from third. Robertson moved to second, and that will increase Earlham's lead 15-7. It will go down as an error for number 21, Seamus Mitchell, who just now enters the game at third base. Mark Jandreau at the plate. And he takes a strike. Nice breaking ball from Exler Ben. 0-1 count. There are still no outs in the inning. Exler Ben receives his signal. Looks back at second. His pitch at home will be fouled off by Jandreau for a 0-2 count. My bad, 1-1 count. My apologies. So a 1-1 count for Jandreau. Exler Ben's pitch, but he will go to second, and it ends up getting by the second baseman, and Robertson will take third base. It got by the second baseman, Rieger. So now runners on first and third. We have a time. Dieselberg will give his infield the signal. Just in case if Bryan steals second, have a plan in place.
Okay, so we should have 6 errors now. Yeah.
Bryan takes off. Dieselberg throws it down, and it bounces off Rieger's glove, but Robertson doesn't go anywhere. So now runners on second and third. Still a 1-1 count, and there are not a 1-1 count. It is a 1-2 count and no outs in the inning. Exler Ben's pitch hit high in foul territory, and it gets down as Dieselberg nearly ran into the brick wall, so he pulled himself back a little bit, which is clearly understandable. Nice effort from the catcher and the senior in general. No matter the score, he has given his full effort, and not just him, everybody on Olivet's team, so respect them for that and the way they have fought. Exler Ben's pitch is high, so ball 2, 2-2 count. Still no outs in the inning. Excellent Ben's pitch is fouled off, out of play by Jandro, so he's battling up there, doing a nice job staying alive. So still a 2-2 count, and there are still no outs in the inning. Fouls it off again, stays alive. Great job from Jandro battling up there. Exler Ben's pitch. It's low in the turf. It gets by Dieselberg, but not far enough for Robinson to take home play. So it'll remain at third, but it comes a full count. And this is not the only game being played at Earlham's campus. Our Earlham College men's lacrosse team just got a game underway at home field against Transylvania University. And they're already losing 1-0, and the game started 2 minutes ago. But we'll see how they'll battle back. We have a timeout in the play. Looks like the coach will come out and take out Exler Ben, and we will have a pitching change. So we will have a pitching change. I got to give respect to Exler, man. He came in and he pitched very well from the situation he came in with, so much respect to him. The new pitcher will be number 17, Ryan Rivard. Yeah, Ryan Rivard. So he will get his warm-up pitches, and while he does that, we will take a break on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. We will be back in a moment.
We check them better. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle is fully inspected and reconditioned by ASE and factory trained technicians. And each Better Buy vehicle comes with a Carfax vehicle history report, so you know you can buy a vehicle with confidence. We back 'em better with a 3-day satisfaction guarantee. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified comes with a 3-day or 300-mile satisfaction guarantee. If you don't like it within that 3 days or 300 miles, just bring it back and we'll exchange it for a vehicle of equal value. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile warranty. We price them better. We have dedicated individuals searching the entire country for the highest quality, lowest price vehicles for our inventory. In today's competitive market, we're constantly monitoring vehicle values to ensure that we're offering the best prices possible. We guarantee that every Wetzel Better Buy vehicle is the highest quality used car or truck around. Our reconditioning process guarantees that you are getting a vehicle as close to brand new as possible, and our warranties back that up.
Welcome back to Randall R. Sadler Stadium, Earlham College Baseball. We do have a pinch runner for Mark Jandro. Number 38, Devin Baisley, steps up. And this is our first time seeing Baisley come back since the last game we had here. He took a ball to the face and broke his nose. And I don't think he played in any of the games in Florida. But nice to see him back and a quick turnaround. Much respect to Baisley. James Grace is at the plate. And he takes a ball. Rivard's pitch is down low. It's a 3-0 count for Grace. Grace will take a strike, so it makes it a 3-1 count. Bases are loaded, and there are still no outs in the inning. Grace fouls that out of play to make it a full count. Again, pitcher number 17, Ryan Rivard, the sophomore. Righty out of Rose City. And Grace will take ball 4, and Robertson will come in to make the score 16-7. So 2 runs in for Earlham. Corey Peters will step up to the plate. Still no outs in the inning. Corey Peters at the plate, and he will take ball 1. Corey Peters. Next pitch is high. A little high, but not high enough for the ump not to call a strike. So a 1-1 count. Bases are loaded, and there are still no outs. 2 runs are in the inning for Earlham, adding some insurance. Rivard's pitch is in there for strike 2. So a 1-2 count for Peters. Rivard looking to get the first out of the inning for Olivet. And he does. Corey Peters will go down looking for strike 3, and that will be the first out of the inning. Sam Sprocket, number 32, will step up for Earlham, try to bring in some more runs with the bases loaded. Rivard's pitch is in there for strike 1. So he's now found himself a little bit of a rhythm. Rivard winds himself up, and his pitch is low for ball 1. Goes out to talk to the pitcher, and the trainer comes out to check on Dieselberg. Maybe he got hit in his leg. I could not see. But he gives the indication that he is okay. So we resume action. Rivard winds himself up, going from the stretch, and his pitch is in there for strike 2. Nice breaking ball right there. So a 1-2 count. Umpire says Sprocket went on that one, and that will be the second strikeout of the inning. So now 2 outs, still bases loaded. Number 39, Zach Swearingen, steps up to the plate for the Quakers. We'll see if Earlham can add any more runs. Rivard going from the stretch. He will foul that off for strike 1. So an 0-1 count for Swearingen. Bases are still loaded for the Quakers. 2 runs are in this inning. That ball is low for ball 1. So a 1-1 count for Swearingen. A 2-1 count now. We are getting smacked. This is getting ugly. Yes. Our Earlham College men's lacrosse losing 5-0 to Transylvania right now. Rivard's last pitch, a breaking ball in for strike 2. So a 2-2 count. And Swearingen will actually foul that off to stay alive, and then County win after that one. But the ump says he fouled it off, so he will remain in the batter's box with a 2-2 count, 2 out still, and bases are still loaded. And he will hit a grounder back up the middle. That will bring in Brian, and the third base coach will hold the runner at third. That makes the score 17-7. And Michael Medley will step up to the plate for Earlham. There is a pitcher warming up in the Olivet bullpen, and that is number 6, Travis Petts. Breaking ball in there for a strike. So a 0-1 count. Breaking ball in there for strike 2. So a 1-2 count for Medley. Rivard's pitch is a swing and a miss from Medley, and he will go down on strikeouts for the third out of the inning. So that will end the inning with 3 runs in for the Quakers as we head into the top of the 9th. Earlham leading 17-7 on the Wesley Bays Wolf Management scoreboard, and we'll be right back.
Hey, if you're looking for a great place to dine, how about Little Sheba's? Come join them in Richmond at 175 Fort Wayne Avenue and grab one of their gourmet pizzas, a deluxe sandwich, steak or fresh salad, and an ice-cold beer or your favorite wine. Featuring live music every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, and more in their smoke-free environment. You can get a 10% discount with a valid student ID. It's better than being home. For more information about Little Sheba's, give them a call at 962-2999. Georgia Direct is your one-stop source for floor coverings and decorating ideas for remodeling a home, office, kitchen, or bathroom. Their showroom offers quality products from Mohawk, Shaw, Armstrong, Craft-Made, and many more. They proudly offer Richmond the best quality and variety of home design solutions at competitive prices. At Georgia Direct, their goal is to deliver an outstanding customer experience from selection through installation. Georgia Direct Carpets and Cabinets, 5200 National Road East, Richmond.
Welcome back to Randall R. Sadler Stadium. We are in the top of the 9th inning. Earlham just needs 3 outs for the win. We do have a new pitcher on the mound for the Quakers, number 50, Nate Hemmerich. The freshman 6'3" pitcher out of Kokomo, Indiana. And he will see his first action in today's matchup, trying to get the close. There is somebody warming up also in the bullpen for the Quakers, and it looks like number 24, Dominic Michael. And leading off the inning for Olivet is Seamus Mitchell. And he will swing and a miss in his first pitch. Mitchell struck out in his last at-bat. In there for strike 2. 0-2 count for Mitchell. Hemmerich pitch is fouled off down the third base line. So Mitchell stays alive in the at-bat. So a 0-2 count for Mitchell. Ball down low for ball 1. So a 1-2 count. Hemmerich pitch, and the first baseman umpire said the batter did go more than halfway on the check swing. So that will be strike 3 and out number 1 in the ninth inning. So Hemmerich gets his first strikeout of the game. And Earlham 2 outs away for the win. Number 5, Logan Sella back at the plate for Olivet. Hemmerich's pitch is in there for strike 1. 0-1 count. Hemmerich's pitch in there for strike 2. So a quick 0-2 count for Sella. Hemmerich winds himself up, and his pitch at home will be fouled off down the first base line. So Sella will stay alive in the at-bat, still with the 0-2 count and 1 out in the ninth inning. Hemmerich pitch will be a swing and a miss from Sella for strikeout number 2. So 2 outs in the inning and 2 consecutive strikeouts for Hemmerich. And Olivet is down to their final out of the game with number 2, Dayton Reger. That ball is low and outside for ball 1. 1-0 count. Fouled off for strike 1. Hey, bro, you got to keep yourself entertained somehow in these long-ass games. 1-1 count for Reger. Dominic Michael warming up in the bullpen, but the way Hemmerich is pitching, I don't think he'll be needed. That ball is high. So a 2-1 count for Reger. Hemmerich winds up, and the pitch will be down the third base line for a strike 2. 2-2 count for Reger. 2 outs in the inning. 1 more strike, and Earlham will walk away with its second straight dub in 2 consecutive days. Hemmerich's pitch is just outside for ball 3. So we have the full count, 2 outs, and we'll see if it's a ball or a strike. We'll see if the game goes on or the game is over. Hemmerich's pitch is fouled off. And he hit that hard, too. Gotta watch your toes in that dugout over there. But count will remain full at 3-2. 2 outs in the inning. And we'll see if Hemmerich can finish this game off. He winds up, and his pitch is fouled off again. So Reger doing a nice job of staying alive in the count. Reger battling. He's trying to stay alive as long as he can. We'll see if it pays off for him. Hemorrhage winds up, and his pitch is in there for strike 3. And 3 strikeouts in the inning, and that will end the game for Earlham. I love this umpire. You can just tell late in the game. He's like, yeah, we're going to get this over with. Earlham takes the win 17-7 over Olivet. And now that improves their record to 8-6 on the year. They are heading into a 3-game series this weekend against Wisconsin Onsaw. And that should be a very competitive matchup. Earlham 17 runs off 12 hits in this matchup. One of their best offensive showings this year, if not the best. And so they have a lot of confidence heading into Saturday's matchup. And I appreciate everybody who tuned in and listened to the game and watched. And we hope to see you again this Saturday. My name is Gerard O'Byrne, and I wish you all a good night.